Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as Venice. So we are in pursuit of the Carthago Delenda Est achievement, if that's the appropriate way to say it. We've got two of the four provinces needed to 100% devastation, is two small ones are holding out. We are waiting till they get loot back, and then we are going to attack them again well, we're going to take all the loot. Once they get the loot boosts devastation faster, and then we are going to repeat again and again and again and again until we actually get 100 devastation. And we are also getting closer and closer to forming a monarchy, or at least having the complete collapse of our republican tradition, which hopefully still works to transfer. I haven't actually looked into that enough. Probably should have. Anyway, other than that, we're just spending tons of money upgrading our lands, and we've got lots of lands to do. I might as well just upgrade them all since we have the cash, even though the payoff is not really that good. The payoff's actually rather pitiful. Not really worth building it in some places. Whoever we have is likely to become our monarch. We virtually have no republican tradition. We'll see. Okay, let's move in and loot this province since it's at full loot, which should push up us close to 80, I think. We'll see. Might push us a little over 80, actually. Maybe just 280. Doesn't look like it'll get us much further. I love how we have exactly 0.1 loot left there. Figured take it all. And we're not going to move into that till it's fully recovered. Instead, we'll loot Tunis itself. 81, 75, we can do this in 2 years. We can get 5 more devastation. Which means somehow we have to survive diplomatically until then. And we are up to how much per month for devastation? It's like almost 1 a month. Yeah, it's almost 1 a month, the call for the peace. Awful. Okay. There we are. We have made it to Age of Revolutions. Government with a parliament, emperor, large capital, 5-star control institutions. We are all set. We're all set. We're probably going to want to take the Napoleonic warfare, our proved artillery barrage, probably unrestricted coring distance. There we go. Presidential dictator. There we go. There we go. We have all lost the trade league, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. So now all these tiny little countries have to fend for themselves. Once this guy dies, it should switch us to monarchy. Or sooner, if I'm terribly wrong. That's got full loot. Let's put a general back in charge of this army. March over. We're going about this, of course, a very strange way of getting this achievement, but I think it's the only way I see how to do it, other than multiple small wars. But they recover so fast. It's amazing how fast devastation recovers. There we go. More importantly, the fact that we are no longer a trade nation means I can now add more lands to states, which will be good. Palestine. Oh, we need another seat as a Great Council. We'll put Damascus in there. Why not? And I need to definitely lower that as much as possible. Looting is at 86. Let's might as well loot that province as well. Once I absolutely demolish that military, apparently. Not enough. The war exhaustion's making it very expensive to core this, to fully core the province. Oh, I can't do it because they have a core on it too. Okay, spice has been depleted slightly. Let's do counting houses. And then let's work on trade, might as well. There we go. Much trade as possible coming in. We have 1 year until we can devastate land further. Hopefully that will be enough. We're gonna have to repress some of these rebels though. Okay. This is actually kind of terrifying. We're walking the line right between collapsing and staying stable. June, okay. And this will recover in October, so we might wait till October something before we actually intervene in that region. I need to reduce this war exhaustion. There we go. Hold it back for a little while longer. We're going to be so close. It's going to be like 90 next time we get in there. If we wait for the thing to recover, which will recover July 12th, probably by that end of the year will be good. Then things should be reasonably all set. We are going to have some large rebellions to deal with. Our people are not particularly happy. We're switching away from a monarchy. We're switching to a monarchy. Yes, do that. We're gonna have 363,000 troops uprise. Well, we always knew that was a potential issue. Let's see what we can do. It's a very large army I just created there, but should be enough to devastate these troops. Okay, why aren't you? Okay, you have started to recover next month. Actually, you know what? Let's not send you. Let's send the stronger group. These guys don't even have a general, so it should be a victory for us. I will lower this as much as possible, which is literally 1. Okay, that's been repressed. That's recovering. That worked as well. I think we've dealt with all the rebels except for right down here. which will be a couple months before we can actually fully go after them again. It takes such a long time to get this achievement, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous how long this is taking. On the other hand, all the other rebels have been repressed. And actually, I'm going to let the Particulars occupy this province, and then I will reoccupy it from them. And we shall scorch earth it. It's going to be really close. $99.16. Ay. And this is not going to start recovering until July of this year. Okay. Sicilian Separatists, we will harsh treat you. This is absolutely, I know, devastating my both economy and my monarch point gain. It's going to be interesting trying to recover it. But don't have much of a choice in the matter. Yeah. Let's actually do Conscription Center. We're going to want lots of troops once we form Italy. Oh, we're actually out of money there. Good. Always good to be out of money completely. Oh, getting closer and closer. July, this will recover a bit. This is going to get there on its own. You know what? Let's go loot this province. I don't think we've... No, we have looted it. Okay, never mind. No use losing troops to attrition. We've got about 6, 7, 8 months more at most, and then we can get this achievement, and then we can worry about turning into a dictatorship. We'll turn into a monarchy the hard way. The very hard way. Everyone else is turning into republics, and we're moving towards forming it into a monarchy. Finish you off. Actually, we could probably do that now. Because we're going to be able to devastate it for 5, which will put us at 97, almost 98. And then the loot will get us the rest. So let's actually go do that. Time to get Carthage must die. Or must be destroyed. I think it's... I'm not entirely sure which one it is. Oh, you can't scorch earth in the province that's been devastated past 90. Darn. But we're going to get it nonetheless. 100. That should be the achievement. Yes, it is. I think it's Carthage must be destroyed. There we go. 2 achievements done. So now let's take Tunis's lands. Yeah, let's actually do that. Why not? We can afford it. Okay, everyone ready? We're going to form Italy. And we are going to abandon our roots. There we go. Okay. As Italy, we have 20% trade power, 50% improved relations, fort defense, cheaper stability, 15% infantry combat, 20 galley combat and cost, good amount of manpower, which will be nice, tax, prestige, but then more importantly, plus 25% core creation cost, stacking levelly one the other for 50 core creation cost, which should be really nice. Apparently we're going to have some rebels. There we go. Venetia and Rome. The Roman one is going to fall instantly. We're also going to have to convert all this land we just took, but I'm not particularly worried about it. We have 5 missionaries, so it should go reasonably fast. And then we're going to have to core it all, but I'm going to wait till we lower war exhaustion first. Merge that. We got to go save our occupation of there. We also have to go kick them out of Cairo. which we will do promptly. And there we go. Cairo has fallen. And then the last thing to do is retake Venice. Well, overall, progress. I will harsh treat that slightly. And I will, in fact, waste Diplo points lowering war exhaustion, because otherwise it's going to take forever. Plus we're still in a golden age for a little while longer. And let's see how this is going. We actually could have just as large naval force, if not larger, and a larger force limit. But more importantly, we can have a lot more states, which will be amazing. And we just pretty much have to wait for a guy to die. Let's check up on how our traders are doing. I just want to make sure I haven't lost my whole trading network completely. Doesn't appear to be. We managed to, of course, hold on to our abroad colonies, which is good. And we should be still making the most money in the world. Actually, England is catching up. We're still making a little bit more than them, but we did lose some trade in Venice itself. Which makes sense. We're no longer a merchant republic. This is going to take forever. We're pretty much going to go down to almost zero absolutism and then build our way back up because we have no choice. What would it take to form a revolutionary empire? I'd have to have stability under less than 0. I don't think that's going to happen. At least not anytime soon. I'm going to let the Tunisian rebels revolt, because then I'm going to suppress them. There they go, and immediately repressed. Problem solved, by and large. We can do a new technology. Yeah, let's do a new tech. It's going to be a while before we actually core this land, unfortunately. So overall, we lost a little bit of money when we switched governments, but we're still making a lot of money. And now we wait, pretty much. Because we can't do anything else. Go figure. Other than convert, which we are doing. I don't think there's a conversion advisor available. There is, but I'd have to promote him a couple times. There we go. Our golden era should be coming to an end soon. August, yeah. Next month, the Venetian Golden Age, which is now the Italian Golden Age, will be falling off. I will repress Switzerland a bit. Don't want any revolts going on there. There we go. 50 years of prosperity has come to an end. Well, in 50 years, we managed to become a massively powerful nation. So, we're good there. I don't think there's any specific achievements for Italy that I haven't done. Just double checking. Nope. Doesn't look like Italy has achievements. So we will hold on to what we have. And I'm pretty sure our next war will have to be to wipe out the Pope or do something to them. Something awful to the Pope. We'll have to figure out how we can safely do this without, you know, causing a huge issue. Hanover is a viable target, but they're allied to some powerful nations as well. We shall see. We also still have to switch government back. There we go. Below 5% war exhaustion soon. And, or just 5 war exhaustion. I don't think it really matters. It's more like 25 if you multiply everything by 5. So, and then I have to core all this. Luckily, it is reasonably cheap. Pretty much we balanced out the Berber traditions. Ah, conversion is ongoing. Good. The more we convert, the less uprisings we will have in the long run. Also, the nicer the world will look, not as much border gore. I'm actually kind of impressed we managed to stay below 100% overextension. That was really close. I didn't even think to check before I took all the lands. Could have been really bad. On the other hand, conversion is going well. We are reasonably stable, and we will convert to a monarchy upon our ruler's death, I believe, which means I should try and kill him off faster. I'll put him in charge of an army, put it to drill, increase the odds of death significantly. Yep, and we're going to want to attack the Ottomans at some point. Reasonably soon, actually. Take them out. We should be able to seize most of this land here in a war, maybe the coastline. If we were to try and form Rome, we'd have a long way to go. We'd have to take France, Iberia. Yeah, we'd have to take a lot. I don't think we're going to be able to. But, hey, you know, that might be our next goal. Try to restore the Roman Empire starting as Venice. Not particularly easy. There we go. War exhaustion will be 0 next month, and then we will core all of this. And apparently we're attacking Bengal as well. Our former ally Bengal has been attacked by Great Britain. Lovely. Okay. Core as much as we can. Still got a long way to go. But the conversion is going well. North Africa is, at least the coast, will no longer be Muslim. Still, a long wait. But not much we can do there. I still want this army here to drill. Increase the chance he dies. I mean, he's not a young person anyhow. He's 62. I don't know what happens when he dies. I really actually don't. Will be interesting. Great Britain has finally surpassed us in trade income. What a surprise. Which means it's starting to become to our advantage, yeah, to switch to the Genoan trade node and steer money there. So, I should probably do that. I don't have enough Diplo points yet, though. Plus, we have to upgrade all these centers of trade. Okay, upgrade. I can't do it during war. Duh. Okay. I knew that. Same thing with moving my trading port. Need a couple hundred. Oh, we actually have estates. I am an idiot. Okay, since we're no longer that, we actually have estates. I don't know how this government thing's going to go. I might just do it this way for now. Take this small amount and come back for more admin power later. I don't want to set up the estates till I'm positive I'll be able to keep the estates, which will mean we'll have to switch government first. Once we switch government, we should get nobility as well, and then we can mess around with things. Also, at that point, if we want to have some real weirdness with the game, we could also then go aristocratic ideas, which will be hilarious. We will do Napoleonic warfare, make sure we can take out those forts a little bit faster. Also, our capital has switched from Venice to Rome. So actually, is this our trade node anyhow? Did we mess everything up? Oh. We're both collecting trade in Rome, which is, of course, our new center of trade. And we're also collecting it in Venice. Okay. So actually we are making more money from trade than you'd expect. I don't know how much we can steer properly though. I guess I'll alter some of the trade. Long live the Emperor. Okay. 506 ruler. We are now a monarchy. And we can enact some reforms. We will do that. And the rest of these will just take time to pass. Hopefully not too much. Regardless, we can now support a much higher level of absolutism than we could before. I think I'm going to actually spend some of this military power in strengthening the government, get some legitimacy. There we go. And we royal marriage our way to, we can with Portugal, and we can with Spain. Who of course are our main allies. Although Great Britain is one as well, so we should probably royal marriage them as well. I think we're not the only Protestant nation left in the game, but we're definitely the only major Protestant nation in the game. Although Bavaria is doing pretty good as well. Oh, and I forgot we have Ethiopia as an ally. Tells you how much I've been paying attention. Oops. There you go. And now we just wait for the conversion and continue coring, and then we're all set. We need 116 more monarch power, roughly, give or take some. I'll wait till I get everything coring and converting, and then we will stop. Overall, I think a productive episode. We've reformed, quote quote. We just rebelled into a republic. Let me just check a couple small things. Could we go for a revolutionary empire? I'm curious. We probably could. Stability less than 0. So we'd have to lose 2 stability. I could do that. Maybe I'll create a separate save file and see how it goes. See if I can do it properly. Create a separate save file, create a revolutionary Italy. See where that takes us. Switch back to a republic just after leaving one. There's weirder things that have happened in this game. Besides, if you've watched all my episodes, it'll be the first time we may see a revolutionary empire, because I've never seen one. Literally, unless you play the bookmark, I have never seen a revolutionary empire. The AI just does not fall into revolutionary empires. So, okay, we have now got that land being cored. We are getting reforms slowly. We are stable. We are trading in lots of things. Conversion is good. Land is good. Tech is still reasonably good. We are still first in the world. Slightly behind in Diplo, slightly behind in military, but overall, very stable. We're not making as much money there, only 40. We're making 216 there. I might actually recall you. And instead, start transferring trade power out of this node towards my lands. Let's just see what that does, then we'll stop. It pulls 14 gold. 217. 261. We're still making only 28 there, so it's not worth it. Okay. Just checking everything out. Might as well do that. And that will be it for this episode. We're still making money, which is good. Obviously, we can also double the size of our military. I think I will try a separate save file and see if I can do a revolutionary empire, which would be rather fun to watch. I've never done one, so it'll be complete chaos. And I think that will be it. So thank you guys all for watching. We have now formed Italy. We are now mighty, we are powerful, and we will probably take on the Ottomans soon. Because we can solo the Ottomans, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we can solo the Ottomans. We have a larger army than they do. So that will be it. Thank you guys all for watching. Bye for now.